Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on a team from the ACC, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Pirates will put total leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Old Dominion's offense takes the field to start this game off. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This powered offense, like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
The give on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Gets it past the marker. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. The Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Monarch! Off the play fake on first down. Got a man. It's short. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Makes the catch. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Using his legs, it's short. Got room at the 35. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the back. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Armour. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Unloads quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now the play fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And the Monarchs will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to...
It's a seam wide open. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Monarchs want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Armour. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Monarchs line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. To the air on first down. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. On the run, still looking. Running into the open space. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Trying to find the end zone. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Pirates are flying down the field. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards, 3rd and goal. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So they've got the lead. They can make it a 2-score game with a chip shot field goal, but instead, the offense is out there on 4th down. On the ground. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Armour. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Monarchs decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Nice throw, nice catch, and I think we're going to see and hear a lot of that guy to that guy. A touchdown catch in game 1, now a touchdown catch in game 2. They're going to continue to find that playmaker throughout this season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun to give, looking for room. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Monarchs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Armour. Makes the grab. There he goes to the right. The 20, 10, touchdown, Old Dominion. He got a... They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's short. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Pirates in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Casey. He's into plus territory. Knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, he makes the catch. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. Quick spin on the run. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and the first down. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got his man downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, ECU!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. Got his man down the middle. And he make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Monarchs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Going right to work up top. Quick completion on the out route. Still on his feet at the 45. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Bringing the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Let's go! Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. It's first down from the 11. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
But how about this defense? Not getting frustrated. They've given up a bunch.
It's a fake. He wants to throw it. They'll try to get some. Touchdown, East Carolina. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Oh, the fake caught the defense by surprise. Opened up a little passing lane for the score.
Yeah, I tell you what, on a field goal block, what are we doing? We're sending everybody. You might want to keep a guy or two back deep just in case they do run the field goal. And when you bring the field goal block and you bring everybody and you're sending all your resources to get them and you're not covering, this can happen. I tell you what, guts to call the play, and it actually worked.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Armour. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Smith takes the handoff. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Monarchs have their offense in high gear. Leaves it with the running back. Spins away from the defense. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, ODU! Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. They're working that left side. There he goes. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll try to do it and ball is loose. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. And the Pirates with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Casey. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Purple Pirates!
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So 1st down will open up the final period. To the ground with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Bobo. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got a wide open receiver. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. The Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. Got his man. Looks as if we have an injury on that. And we'll take a break to check him out. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. He's got it on the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Gonna look downfield again. Got his man quickly. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. They'll move the tight end. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. Spins away from the defender. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Monarchs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he slipped.
Let's go.
To the air on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Makes the grab. It's Whitaker. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Pirates! After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. On the run, deep down the right side. Hauls in the deep ball. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it. They should be able to kneel this one out. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball, but David...
Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on a team from the ACC, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So East Carolina's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking
breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Got his man on the right. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. The Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off the boot, looking for his man. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Pirates started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Touchdown, ECU! Quick strike through the air for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So Appalachian State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll start this drive from the 42. On the option. Now the pitch. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Pirates can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab on the left. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And this set of downs gets started from the 33. 1st and 10. He's moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Pirates are on the move. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, East Carolina. The offense cashing it in on that drive. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
That makes the score East Carolina 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Hand off from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. They're dealing with a second and long. The play action fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Deep shot for the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Nestled just inside that right upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off play action. Steps away to find some room. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's short.
And one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Pirates can really attack on this second and short. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Quick completion on the out. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a first down. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. They get to him as he throws. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And the Pirates have it in scoring position on first and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And I like the alertness by this defense. First and goal, usually a running type situation. They were ready for the pass, broke on the football, and that could have been a huge play for this defense.
Dances away to buy time. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got third.
Here's the pressure. Another incompletion on third down.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays,
Touchdown, Purple Pirates! Quick strike through the air for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And let's check in. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air on first down. The throw. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now on first down from the 43. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Gonna sling it on second down. Got him downfield. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Big fella moving. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Casey. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Gets it out quickly.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. New set of downs after the completion. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Pirates in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Puts it out of the air. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Pirates! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A quick pass to the left. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
And the misconnection on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. This defense, a much-needed play. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Great place to start for this offense. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll try the run. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? They'll play it safe and try for 3. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. He splits the uprights. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Got out of trouble and throws. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. And the Pirates with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Pirates come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Complete out of the backfield. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Pirates are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He's got an open man. Touchdown, ECU! Looking downfield on 1st down. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. There he goes. The 40. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Once he... They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
The quarterback's lucky on that play because when you miss slant throws behind, if the defense is in zone coverage, there might be a defender standing right there willing to take that ball and return it for a touchdown.
And he got... Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it and more than enough for a 1st down. He'll start this drive firing. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And they'll get 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Off play action on first down. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Using his legs to buy some time. Touchdown, East Carolina. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants a big play here late. And it's the Pirates are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll run play action. Gets rid of it. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the East Carolina Pirates offense will get the ball first. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you can make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, maybe.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Wants to throw on third. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. So Clemson's offense will get the ball for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Looking to throw, it's Pryor. Finds his tight end. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. They'll send out the kicker here. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right, a 41-yarder from the left hash. The official says no good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire, and those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you've got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for the team.
And the Pirates will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. Oh, it's picked!
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that...
Oh, and he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going. Touchdown, Clemson. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Never quit on a play because you never know what will happen. How about him breaking the long run? I love the effort by the defense. Trailing him, getting there, and then they get to him and they make the big fumble. But how about the lucky break? The bounce towards the offensive player. He scoops it up, rolls into the end zone. What a big momentum-changing play.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The Tigers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Scanning the field, it's Pryor. Wide out trying to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying on the field. What a big moment here. Looking for the score. Touchdown. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Gets it to him on the screen. At the 35, he's loose. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. On the ground, it's short. Breaks into the open.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Punt is in the air. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Clemson jumps to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Working that left side now. Made a defender miss. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Pryor. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's going to run it. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on 1st down. He's got it. He gets it in. Give to the running back. Turning it on. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Beats a connection. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw it. Under fire. This time on target. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Got the quick completion. Runs through a tackle. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Clemson is quick to the line.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Offense in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. Pulls and fires complete. Oh, he's got some space. Slippery slide. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And, Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense was flash and sizzle and was really good, but, man, it's the Dexter Lawrence and the Christian Wilkins in the defensive front. Those big boys that could get after the quarterback, that played relentless, those guys really set the tone and set the foundation for Clemson and big-time success.
And the Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the air, it's Pryor. Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Shaw. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Picked off to stop the threat. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback can go in the other direction.
Snagged in the middle. It's Whitaker. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Under fire. Short gain on the play before he slides.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's needed.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. It's complete to the right. And he's knocked down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Now the play fake. Lets it fly. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. The Pirates line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Bringing the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Clemson jumps to the line.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking for a man. It's Pryor. Fires left. Complete downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Clemson set up with another first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing.
There he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. Leaves it with the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Pulls it in, it's short. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Pirates with the 1st and 10. Fires deep toward the end zone.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback.
Touchdown, ECU! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clemson is quick to the line.
On that RPO play, I don't hate the decision by the quarterback not to hand it off and throw it deep down the field. I just don't like the throw. Not an accurate throw. He never got his feet back underneath him after riding the running back and not handing it off. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals to hit that throw because that play was there to be made.
Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Taking it the other way.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Pirates get it past the sticks.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Casey. Touchdown, East Carolina. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Shaw. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break. He hurls one deep down the left side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line, it's off. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. They'll run for it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Pirates, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Whitaker. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Got a man, it's short. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. To throw, it's Pryor. Finds the tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Clemson jumps to the line.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his...
He'll off one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying play action. Touchdown, Clemson! He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders. You're in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Oh, they're after him! And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. This offense has it with really good field position. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it from the gun. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Pryor. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got... And he takes it in for the score. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the to 17. The Pirates have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Going for the big play. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. They'll go to the ground. Oh, what a move.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Turning it on. Touchdown, Clemson. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Whitaker. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it, signaling out of bounds. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's short. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field. Down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They stop. This one was a lot like a tennis match. Back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side.
well get used to the sound you're hearing. The Seminole war chant is going full throat. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the East Carolina Pirates taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Seminoles will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pirates offense is on the field for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammate.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The throw to the outside is complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Pirates are marching down the field. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Flips it out on the screen. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Whitaker. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
The Seminoles offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of bounce.
There he goes. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. You know, when you get off to a tough start in conference play like these guys have, sometimes the temptation is just to try to get through it, play out the string. How can they turn it around?
Well, they just need to put a game together in all 3 phases for 4 quarters, and they haven't been able to do that yet this year, especially, David, when they've gotten an ACC play.
Yeah, and they've struggled. It's not the start they wanted, but what are coaches talking about? Like, when you get some adversity, how are you going to respond? And how do we finish the second half of the season so we can build on it for the future? It's not pretty. It's not fun. But let's finish strong throughout this conference play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Noles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Going to try to get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Complete to the right. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. To the air on first down. Floating away. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Defense has dominated the early. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Keeps it on the draw. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Right back to the well. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Seminoles. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Caught in the backfield, it's short. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Dances away. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This could be a major turning point in this game. Going for it inside their own 40. Big tight end makes the grab. First down still on his feet. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Pirates getting set on first and 10. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone. And now they're set up first and goal. The Pirates are moving quickly down the field. He's looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it one. Sneaks it in.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He leaves it with his back. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Lowers those pads. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Look, they use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. He wants to throw it again. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Bunch formation for these receivers. Trying to beat him to the left. Turning it on. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. That's caught. It's Whitaker. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure...
Lots of running room. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He makes the catch. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. From the red zone, looking for a space. Fires to the tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And this one is perfect. They trim the lead to 5. It's 15-10.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Looking downfield on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Burrow. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Fires one high and deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top tonight.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end now in motion. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Back to pass on second down. He lobs one high down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a hit. Hit as he throws. Another incompletion on third down. And the Pirates send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll send the tight end in motion. Gives it on the option. Plows through the defense. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Not much much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Rides to the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. On target over the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Gets it to the back. Oh, the quick spin move. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Seminoles will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Noles! And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
Well, the quarterback had the matchup he wanted. His big tight end with that wingspan working against that defender in the end zone. Man, that QB will take that matchup all day.
And he tacks on the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's short. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Here's the pressure. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeps it on the bootleg. Starting to feel a little pressure. It's complete on the right side.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. They've got a 1st and 10 as we are inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who know where to go, and the ball is loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. The Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
And that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, hey, these interceptions are not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done too.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. And the Noles will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. He's looking deep. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown Pirates. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Pulls and fires complete. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
2nd down coming up. The give on the option. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. The Seminoles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Pressure coming. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's short.
Really nice job by the defense getting that last stop. All 3rd downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as possible to have a chance to win this game.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the dope. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Pirates will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Gonna take a shot. He's got it inside the 15. They get him down to this offensive setup. 1st and goal from the 9.
That is just what this offense needed, man. A big play down the field, trying to score a touchdown, trying to take the lead late in this football game, but now they don't have to go super fast. They don't have to rush. Great play by this offense.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. With the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Rushes on him.
If you listen carefully.
Touchdown, Florida State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch. In those big moments and right before the half. In the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here, you need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got the quick pass. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down. You still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's short. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the 1st down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. Oh, what an exciting finish this is going to be. The offense has it one more time. One last drive, and time is winding down. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
That's caught. It's Casey. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
The Pirates back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. The give. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. And it's good. The short field goal for the game. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese, making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Louisville Cardinals taking on the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Pirates will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Louisville Cardinals offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
And the Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Back to pass. It's Witherspoon. Pocket breaking down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So East Carolina's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was singing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Pirates come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught near the sideline, it's Casey. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Pirates trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Looking to throw. Touchdown, ECU! Fired in from the red zone for the score. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
When you're trying to throw the ball down from the 1-yard line, it's going to have to be a bang-bang play, right? Quarterback making a quick read, getting it out quickly, receiver being ready for it. All three of those things happen for the offense, scoring that touchdown.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double-checking to make sure. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for room, it's Judovsky. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And he ran away from the crowd. And East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. On play action on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Bringing it back. Just keeps moving. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Lou. The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. That's a live ball. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. He wants to go deep. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Fires into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, East Carolina.
And diving.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Witherspoon. Safe completion on the screen. Turning it on. Oh, what a caught. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Going to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And the Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Give to the running back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Those last 2 runs have been disastrous. Would they dare go to a draw on 3rd and 16? A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. Seizing an open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of it. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. So they'll send out the field goal unit.
Number 12.
Eastline said just. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Witherspoon. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off play action. Here comes the heat. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lost one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. On the run deep down the right side. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Wants to go up top. He's got it. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. On the run, still looking. Got a man. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! Fitted in the window for the score. On to attempt to try.
Great job by the wide receiver. The windows are so...
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Witherspoon. Snagged out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Trying to escape and get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's the handoff. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium.
The Cardinals will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Makes the grab. It's Casey. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for just a few yards.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Pirates have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Wants to go up top. He's got it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. The short hands. It's short. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Pirates have their offense in high gear. Handoff to the single back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Fires to the big fella. And the Pirates get the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the move, he fires. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? The Pirates will snap it on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Leaves it with the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Pirates come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Freeman. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Good timing on the quick out. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Field goal is good. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Hands it off. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to throw, it's Witherspoon. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They've got the screen set up. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Using his legs, it's short. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to solve this.
The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Witherspoon. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Offense working from the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. He wants to take the top off. Finds a spot in the middle. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Going up top again. Throws to the wideout. He caught it.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
They're going to run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. Buying some time. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Trying play action. Here's a heat. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He wants to throw it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Bought a little time, lets it go. Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Dropping back, it's Witherspoon. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give him a finish.
They need it.
There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. They'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. Touchdown, Cardinal! Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's short. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
The Pirates in a good spot here with second and short. Pressure coming. They get to him, and boy, did this defense need that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The play action fake. And here comes the pressure, and they bring the punter onto the field now. And he really needs to get away a good kick here. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. To the ground with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to pass. It's Witherspoon. He's got an open man. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Judowski. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a first and goal here. Power ahead. Touchdown, Cardinal. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's short. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Off play action. Buys a little extra time. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. He goes down. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying.
Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Pirates will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Georgia Tech's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. A strike downfield. Smashes through the tackle. All kinds of room to the right. Past the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give to the single back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The Pirates with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Pirates come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks into the open. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Pirates are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quarterback adapting. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You got a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
The Pirates, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They're going to run it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone.
Looking for a huge play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the right.